Welcome back to our cutting series. If you haven't watched the solid haircut, go back and watch that. So what we did was we just cut a solid baseline here, and then now in this video we are going to add some bangs and style it. I'm going to do slightly longer ones just to give a bit of shape around the face. What I'm going to do is a triangle section. So this determines how thick your bangs will be. So if you want it thicker, then you bring your point in higher. Once you're happy with the thickness, what you're going to then determine is how short you want it. Generally, what I like to do is either go chin, lips, nose, eyes, or eyebrows. That's kind of a good guideline, and it also makes it easier for clients to determine where they want it as well. For here, I'm going to go, let's go lips today. I'm going to use, not them ones, my 7-inch point cutters. And what I'm going to do is section out the middle. And I'm going to come out parallel to the face. And so what you're going to do is you're going to cut straight up and down. So I'm going to do little chips. And once I've got my guideline, I'm going to grab from the neck section, plus some of the middle. I'm going to over direct it on the opposite side. And cutting up there. And then you pick up some more. Over directing to the opposite side. So what over directing is going to do is create length and slight graduation. So when you pull it back, you naturally get that beautiful shape already there. So then you're going to repeat the same on the other side. So you're going to over direct and following the guideline, picking up this one, over direct and cutting on the guideline. Beautiful. So that technique can be used with any length. Now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna style it, and depending on how it sits, I might take a little bit of length off in here just to blend it in, but I'll see how it's looking. I also might keep it that little bit more solid so there's a little bit of a definition with the fringe. Otherwise it can look that little bit too shaggy. So that's one thing that you have to be careful with. And it can also look that little bit too mullety if you join it in. So sometimes you do need to keep that little bit of disconnection between the fringe and the length. Once you've styled, if you are feeling like it's that little bit too heavy, what you can do is come in with your texturizers. So either the crocodile or the anaconda, whichever one you have, and you can flick some weight out. And if you go away from the face, that's kind of going to help push the hair and guide it to sit away from the face. So you can see how it's just that little bit bulky still through there. So what we're going to do is come through and just slicing out some weight through there. Another thing to educate your client is they might need to invest in a texture spray or a flexible hairspray that's just going to help keep their bangs sitting a lot nicer for a lot longer. Beautiful. This is the final look of the bangs and solid lob. I hope you enjoyed watching. Stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.